Hi Virgo, how are you? This is Tracy with Navigating with Me, Tracy, doing a general reading. It could be love, it could be finance, just a general reading. Let me just sit. I will be using the True Black Tarot deck, clarifying with the Kipper fortune telling deck, and further clarification using the Thelma tarot deck. I hope all of your holidays have been amazing. This deck has a matte finish. They're thick and they're larger than a normal standard tarot deck or playing cards, so they're kind of challenging to shuffle. So they also stick together, so I like to shuffle them up really well. I hope y'all have been manifesting, paying attention to synchronicities, just keeping that positive vibe up. I like to do readings after, significant changes, just as we moved into Capricorn season. There was just a full eclipse moon. I think it was last week. Yeah. It's the end of the year. It's the end of the month. It's the end of a decade. It's just a lot of things going on right now. So energies are definitely shifting. I did do your reading a few days ago, but had too many distractions, so I did not get to complete it like I wanted to. So we are at attempt number 2 today. I have 2 dogs that you may hear in the background. My granddaughter is asleep, so you should not hear her. I am recovering from a very bad cold, so you may hear me coughing a little bit, but it's definitely gotten better. It was horrible a few days ago. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. I hope it's amazing. Any reading that you look at, it should be a confirmation to your intuition, or your intuition should be confirming it. I hope that you all have been doing the work. That's self-love, self-care. That's what the universe wants for us. That's how we can move forward, in a healthy way. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. I hope you have an amazing reading. I don't really remember what the other one was, but I feel like I did quite a bit of it, but I just couldn't finish it because it was just too many distractions. So I have to wait until my granddaughter sleeps, till my daughter is asleep. Not necessarily her, but granddaughter for sure. But I hope you have an amazing reading. I'm going to pull 7 cards, clarify with the fortune telling deck, and then further clarify with the Thelma tarot deck. Okay, there we go. May I have 1 card, please? See, I don't like that. I don't like when I get more than 1 card. 2 cards is okay. 3, I'm like, But if they flip out. I usually will not take them unless they flip over. If they fall to the ground, I will not take them, even if they do fall over, unless the universe tells me. So I'm gonna stick this one back in and wait. Okay. And here you are, Mr. Virgo, the Hermit, showing up in your reading, which is always a bonus. Oh, wow. This card here, this particular deck is of the author is of Asian descent, and wow. Yeah, is of Asian descent, which has nothing to do with this particular card, but you know how the tarot decks will sometimes the authors will add in their, another card. And we got all of our cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I picked 8 cards, even though these 2 came out together. Overall energy is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. I do read reversals for the tarot cards. For the fortune telling deck, I do not, because it's a fortune telling deck. Like I said, I normally will pick 7 cards. This came out together, so I'll read those together. So I'm just gonna adjust these before we get started here. You got some great cards here. I thought that was the Magician. Okay. So the first card we have for you is the 5 of Cups, but it's in the reverse. So traditional tarot, the guy is looking at 3 spilt cups and not the 2 that is behind him. In this deck, it's, one main cup is broken, one main glass is broken, and then we got 3 other cups that are cracked, and then we have 1 full cup. So it doesn't matter if it's 1 cup or 2 cups that are still, intact. It's, the story is still the same. Somebody's crying over spilt milk and not realizing, there's 1 or 2 other cups that are in perfect condition, meaning that whatever situation happened, somebody doesn't realize that, they can still go back to this person and make amends. But because of what damage was done, that's what the focus is on, is the damage that has been done. So some type of damage has been done in some type of relationship, and someone feels bad about it. However, this is in the reverse. So to me, it's like this is you or somebody that you're dealing with was feeling bad, but they're coming out of that. Like, they're coming out of that feeling. We'll clarify everything. The next card you have is the King of Swords, and he's in the upright. Truth, clarity, running his kingdom, doing what he does, being a king with clarity, with strength. You see how things are, blowing. His hair is blowing. All these things are blowing. There's growth here because there's butterflies here. and his sword is planted in the ground, like he's not going anywhere. So this is a strong, mature, stable energy, running his kingdom. There's growth around, it could be some issues going on in the kingdom, but he's handling it. The next card is you, the Hermit card. Going within to see what needs to be done, what needs to be taken care of, spiritually going within. I've heard some people say like a spiritual detective. So maybe going within about this situation here. Maybe going within about whatever's going on around this kingdom that's causing, his cape and his hair and all of these particles to be, blowing in the wind, but at the same time got this growth around in addition to it. Going within to see what's going on. This is that card that I was telling you is an extra card that the author put in here. It's actually, this isn't the extra card. There is an extra card, but this one isn't it. This is this author's take on I'm trying to think. The Destiny card. I'm sorry. This is the Destiny card, but it's the Will card. So this is in replace of the Will card. And I like this because, it's this being. Just wanted to get where you could see the destiny there. But this being is here. There's this web of a dark hole. It's like he's weaving his destiny. He has the world in his hands. He has the elements here, earth, and earth, fire, water, air, because it's like two triangles. I know some of the symbols, they have lines in them. This one doesn't though, but it's two sets of triangles here. It's the Destiny card. It's the Wheel card, the Wheel of Fortune in the traditional tarot. So anything could happen, but you do have a part in this because you are co-creating whatever is going on in your life. So between you co-creating and whatever your destiny is, here you go. So that's dope. Next, you have the Emperor. You got some heavy hitters here. You got the King of Swords, which is clarity, truth, and clarity. The King, truth, and clarity. You have the Hermit that's here, going within. It's you standing in your element. You have the Destiny card. Well, the Destiny card, which is the Will card. But I like the word destiny. But it's just like the Wheel. But I feel like it gives more of a definition to the Will card. The Will card, obviously, it can stop anywhere, anything. But destiny is like, it's your destiny. Then you got the Emperor. He's the King of Kings. He can multitask. He's multitasking. Look, he's holding something. He's writing something. He's in midair, Is he in midair? No, he's sitting down. So he's got something going on mentally or spiritually. He's holding something in this hand. He's writing in this hand. He's an emperor. Like, he has all these different jobs, He's a king of kings. You got the Four Swords. So you are definitely thinking about something, contemplating about something, in your mind about something, which makes sense because we got the King of Swords here. Look, you got the king and the queen here. What is up? The king is in the upright. The queen is the queen is in the reverse. Queen of Swords is in the reverse. So, the Queen of Swords, she's been through, heartache, pain. She's still fair, but she ain't with the shits. I mean, she's clarity, but she's in the reverse. So we got somebody that is insecure. They're not stable. They could be liars, lying, insecure energy. And then we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, which is dope because, you have somebody that's being selfish. It could be this queen here, but it's in the reverse. So it's like maybe you're not dealing with that no more. So let's clarify, see what these energies are here for. See what this deck is saying. So I know I'm just getting started. I don't even know if anybody will look at this video, but I love this deck. I want to get like 3 more decks. I just want to get a different tarot deck. I don't really have one in mind, but 2 of them that I do have in mind. I want an erotic tarot deck. I am an Aries, and we are very sexual. So, I want an erotic tarot deck, and I want a past life deck. Like, I'm so into that. So into that. So that's what I want. I'm sure I'll get it in the next month or so. If not before. Okay. So we're going to cut these and get started. All right. Yeah, you got an amazing reading. I mean, you have an energy around you that... you have an energy around you that's childish and likes to gossip or something. Somebody that, maybe hurt you. Because you do have that 5 of Cups, a selfish energy. So this card that fell out is the Journey card. Definitely loving that. Makes sense with your Destiny card here. Why is the King of Swords here? But definitely some type of soul what do they call them? I can't even think. I was gonna say soul tie. Maybe that's it. You got the King and the Queen of Swords. So there's definitely some type of soul. I cannot think of what they're calling this. And you got the Community card here. Why is the Hermit card here? I cannot think of what they soul. It's something. Family. This is the Family Room card. Sorry. And we know Virgos are definitely about helping, supporting people. You guys are like the servants of the tarot. Like, you guys help people. That's just Your nature is to help and serve people. So, and you are about family too. Why is this Destiny card here? Why is the Destiny card here? Let me see. What number is it? Privileged lady. So that's you or somebody you're dealing with. Probably you. And you don't want to get caught up with the genders of the fortune telling decks. It's kind of hard to not get caught up with that. But the tarots, you know, this could be a female and this could be a male, even though it's the king and or queen, you know. It's hard not to say that with the fortune telling deck. So, but you have privileged lady as the Destiny, which I'm definitely loving that for you. Why is the Emperor here? That's that's me. You might be dealing with a fire sign. Let's see, who do you have on here? You got water, air. You got water, air, and fire. So, oh, there's no earth on here. I don't know who the Wheel of Fortune is tied to. Okay. Huh. Death card. So, to me, that's like, maybe there's a rebirth, because the death, well, it's coffin, but I look at it as the death card, like in traditional tarot. And in numerology, you know, 19, that will be 10, so that's the ending, so death. So it's like death to old ways, and you know, your rebirth is like you're in emperor status. Main male for the Four of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? Queen of Swords. Oh boy. Wealthy man. Not sure what that is. I gotta clarify all this, because before I can tell the story. Five of Swords, why are you here? What are you here for? Courthouse. So somebody either works at a courthouse or some type of government job, either you or somebody in your energy field, energy space. This wealthy man, that could be you or someone else. We'll clarify these. You got wealthy man, main male. And the overall energy is changed. So definitely loving that from this deck. So, yeah. Let's clarify this. Okay, why is this journey card here? Oh. I hate when, well, I won't say I hate it. Okay. Oh, okay. So we got 3 cards that came out. I would love for 1 card to come out. I would love for 2 cards to come out. 3 is okay. And 3 did come out. So you have 2 of Swords in the reverse. You have 4 of Wands in the reverse. And you, again, the Hermit. So that's dope. I'm going to put all the clarifiers down before I start telling the story. Why is this community card here? Please have 1 card. So, okay. So you got the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Cups that came out with that for the community card. Why is this family room card here? World card in the reverse. Why is this Destiny card here? The 4 of Cups in the reverse. Oh, not the Destiny card, but the Privileged Lady. Why is this Coffin here? Coffin card. One card, please. Emperor showed up again, and that was there, so... Yeah. Why is this Coffin card here? The Lovers. Why is this main male here? Knight of Wands. Why is this... Oh, no. These cards are definitely easier to shuffle. Why is this? Oh, you got the Wheel, which is the same thing as this Destiny card, but it was in the reverse. Why is this Courthouse here? Why is this Courthouse here? Hierophant. Okay. Overall energy is 6 of Swords in the reverse. You got quite a few cards in the reverse. Alright, let's see what these are. So you got 5 of Cups in the reverse. So that's coming out of guilt of something that happened in the past. And moving on this journey. Moving on a new journey. And that was clarified by this 2 of Swords in the reverse. So it's like in the upright, you know, it's something you're blindfolded. You're not really wanting to see what the situation is. You're not wanting to make a decision, but you're like, I'm good. So, blindfold off, decision made, going on a journey. Four of Wands. Maybe it was something about a relationship that you guys were in, a marriage, because you have the Hierophant over here and you have Courthouse over here. Hierophant is all about marriage, especially in the upright. So you have, the Four of Wands in the reverse. So maybe this decision was about a relationship that you were in, and I'm assuming that it's a legal relationship, like a marriage, because of this Courthouse card. And you went within, here you are again, the Hermit in your element. You looked at the situation, the highs and the lows, and you came out with your decision to move forward. The next set of cards is the King of Swords. That's clarity, truth and clarity, standing your ground. And you have this community card clarifying that. So it's like there's people, a community of people, friends and family that's maybe supporting your decision, with this truth and clarity that you have found. And the cards that is clarifying that is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. That is emotional fulfillment, but it's in the reverse. And you have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So that's like you're putting the burdens down regarding the situation. It's been a lot. You've been carrying a lot of burdens and you're tired and you put it down. The next card you have is you. Again, the Hermit card, going within to see what direction you need to go in, what you need to do. And it's about family. And that makes sense because you have this this card here, the Four of Wands, in the reverse, and that's about a relationship, a legal relationship, as well as this Court card and the Hierophant. You also have this Lovers card here too. That could be decision or a couple. But you went within, and it could have been, it's the ending of a cycle. This is the World card. It's the ending of this cycle. You put down the burdens. This is a 10. It's the ending of a cycle. Ending of that cycle. Ending of this cycle here. So you got this, and then this family card, 21, that breaks down to 3. So that's collaboration. Somebody that maybe you were collaborating with, but it's the ending of that. The next card you have is the Destiny card, which is like the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. Clarifying that is Privileged Lady. So that's your destiny, is a privileged lady. Either that's who you are going to be or someone you're dealing with. And clarifying this privileged lady is Four Cups in the reverse. So it's like at first, Four Cups in the upright, it's like You're looking at these 3 of cups that are spilt or they're empty, and the universe is giving you this 4th cup and you're not wanting it, but it's in the reverse. So maybe you've had a change of heart regarding this person. This, I don't think it's the person that you're ending a cycle with. I think it's someone new, and maybe it was somebody that you've known and maybe just not wanting to maybe look at the fact that this person could be a good person for you. But you're coming out of that because the universe in the upright is giving you this, and you're not wanting that. You're looking at what you had, but this is in the reverse. So it's like now you're looking at that option. Now you have the Emperor, which is stable. He's multifaceted. You can see him balancing. He's balancing something in this hand. He's writing something here. He's got something that he's thinking about. He's a King of Kings. And that's clarified with death. So that's like the death card in the traditional tarot. So it's like a death, and after the death there's going to be a rebirth. So I feel like there's a death to an old way of thinking, but this is now your new way of thinking. And then clarifying this, or wait. So here we got the Emperor here. And then there's a death to an old way. I feel like it's the old, like what you're coming out of. It's a death to that way. And so it is a new way of thinking, But you're also either thinking in the sense of this new relationship, this privileged lady, or a decision, a decision that you didn't want to make, but it looks like you did make it because, this is in the reverse. In the upright, it's like, you have this option here, but you're not wanting to take this option, but it's in the reverse. So it's like you are willing to take on this new person here. You didn't want to do that at first, or you weren't seeing it as that, but now you are. Four of Swords, contemplating, thinking again. Absolutely making sure you're making the right decision. You have a main male here. So that's you. And you don't want to get caught up in the genders, even though these fortune-telling decks, is kind of hard not to, because they are fortune-telling decks. So you have this privileged lady that I feel like is someone that's a new interest for you. And then you have you. This is you, the main male. And then you have here the Knight of Wands. And so maybe you're wanting to rush in to this relationship, maybe kind of fast. Although the Knights are not kings. So, you might not be all the way convinced that this is the way you want to go. It could be more of a sexual thing for you. The next card we have is the Queen of Swords. And this is in the reverse. She's been hurt before this is in the upright. She's hurt before, she's been through pain. She's fair, honest, but she is not with the shits. But she's in the reverse. And so this is definitely a love reading because you have the king, and the queen of swords. And then you got this privileged lady here, and this main male in this lover's card. So I feel like it's something new. But this, you have, the queen of swords in reverse. She's not stable. She's insecure. She could be gossipy. Not a good energy. And then you have this wealthy man. Maybe she was cheating with a wealthy man. Because I get this Wheel of Fortune clarifying this wealthy man, but it's in the reverse. And maybe she was thinking that she would go this way, but that was not her true destiny, which is why it's in the reverse. You have this Five of Swords in the reverse. In the upright, it's someone selfish, all about themselves, winning at all costs, not caring who's hurt. But it's in the reverse, so it's like coming out of that energy. And then you're got this courthouse card. So somebody that works at court, or this could be a legal situation. Works for a court system or government, or it's a legal situation. And here you go with the Hierophant, and he's all about marriage. So this is definitely about marriage. A marriage that is over. A marriage that's over. Where is it? A marriage that's over. So it's like a new beginning for you. I don't know if it's because of this card. I don't know if it's someone that you want to be with on a long-term basis, because knights are not like kings when it comes to love. But definitely getting out of, an energy where, something happened, somebody cheated, somebody did something, that wasn't right. And it caused you to go within. It caused you to go on a new journey. It caused you to end this relationship here. Your Ace of Cups in the reverse, You have a community that's going to be supportive of you. You're putting the burdens down. It's an ending of a cycle that had to do with family. You went within. You absolutely went within, because you got the Hermit card twice. Your destiny is this privileged lady, and it's somebody that you didn't see in that light at a time, but it looks like, now you're ready to go that route. And because You got the Hermit and the Emperor. They're about family, taking care of their family. So it's like a death to this old way. You're going on this new journey, and then you have this Lover's card. You've been thinking about it, going within you. I don't know if you've been kind of dating a little bit, because nights are not, it could be a message, but it's sexual because it's the Knight of Wands, a lot of passion. But this is who you are getting a divorce from. This energy here. And it could be because of who she was cheating with or dealing with. This is the Wheel of Fortune, but in a reverse. So what you thought was your destiny in the past, it is not. And you're just coming out of, getting away from this energy that was selfish. Like legally, you're getting away from it. And, it's causing you to be in this Hierophant position. Family man, wanting to take care of your family with this privileged lady. That's your destiny. You are absolutely going on a journey. You have this change card here. Things are definitely changing. You got the Six of Swords in the reverse. So this is, Six of Swords in the upright is moving away. But in the reverse, maybe there's some type of delay. And then this overall is the Queen of Cups, but it was in the reverse. So any of those court cards in the reverse, that's immature, gossip, just an energy that's not mature. So Virgo, that was your reading. I hope that you were able to resonate with some of this, and that some of this was able to, your intuition was able to confirm some of this, and or your intuition agreed with some of this. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you in January.